Today we are excited to be joined by a remarkable guest, Ebenezer Mamabolo, who is a leadership development coach, a speaker, a broadcaster, an author, and founder of the Leadership Mandate, a platform dedicated to developing leaders, building sustainable success, and creating lasting impact. He is also the author of 2 transformational books, There Are No Secrets to Success and Before You Do, which focuses on purpose, leadership, success, relationships, and intentional decision making. Ebenezer, welcome to the Midday Fix, and we are so happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
I am good. I'm very good. I can't complain.
That's wonderful.
So I explained who you are in paper or on paper.
Okay.
Please tell the listeners who you are in your own words. In my
own words.
Yes.
In my own words. Well, in my own words, I would say that, Ebenezer Mamabolo is your friend.
Oh, okay.
Ebenezer Mamabolo is your friend. He doesn't have many complicated things, but he loves to train, equip, and develop people to their maximum potential. That's Ebenezer there.
Interesting. So, as an author, how do you believe books shape the way people view themselves and the world around them?
Well, books are very important. You know, some of the experiences that we have in life, some places you will never get to go there. But a book can take you there.
Definitely.
Yes, and there are some skills that you may need and you may want in your life, whether it be in your career or any area. And it's that book that you're going to read that's going to help you communicate better. It's that book that you're going to read that's going to help you have an exposure of who you are. So books are very important.
True.
Very important.
True. And today we're talking about how books influence the way people think and feel. And in your own perspective, how do you think books influence the way people think and the way people feel?
You know, books can do a lot, because I remember one time I read this book, and when I was done with that book, I was a different person. I was like, no, I don't like some of the things that I've been doing. I need to make some changes in my life. So there are those books that are transformational that can help you feel challenged. They can make you feel, you know what, you need to do better with your life. Then there are those books that make you feel horrible, maybe because it was a horrible book. Or it was a badly written story there. So books do make you feel better, and some can make you feel worse. Some can even challenge you. I mean, like, let's take, for example, if you were reading maybe a book about poverty, and you come from that kind of an environment, by the time you are done with that book, yes.
So let's talk about from a leader point of view. Have there been any books that significantly changed your thinking or influenced the person and the leader that you are today?
Oh yes, there's been a lot.
Okay.
When it comes to entrepreneurship, the first book was Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know, because in that book he said that poverty is a choice.
Really?
What you need to do. He was quoting Bill Gates, saying that Bill Gates said that if you are born poor, then it's not your fault. But if you die poor, then it's your fault. So in that book, he teaches the mindset. He says that if you want to change your life, especially financially, what you need to do is that you need to give up beliefs. And at the time, when I was reading that book, I had beliefs that were limiting me from making money, you know. And then when I was done with that book, I was like, So that was the first book that changed me and my perspective. And then the second one was John C. Maxwell's book on the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And in that book, he talks about the fact that if you want to become who you desire to be, you will be limited by how far you grow. If you stop growing, you are not going to grow far.
It becomes a problem.
Yes. The higher you want to grow in any area of your life, you need to grow to that level. Become that leader in your growth before you can get the position of being a CEO. Become that father before you can make a child. Become that husband or that wife before you step into that role. Yes. So those are the 2 books that helped me change the way that I lead as a leader.
So, in other words, you believe that, or rather, let me ask in the question here, do you believe that poverty and wealth is mindset?
Of course.
In a sense.
Of course, we may find ourselves born in circumstances that we don't have much. Like, let's take, for example, you are born in South Africa where the systems that were created, they were created to make sure that a black man never succeeds and they never become rich. But that becomes your choice or no, man. Okay, this is the situation that I was born in. But what are some of the things that I can do? You can learn skills. You can learn something from other people to get yourself out of that poverty. If there are men and women that are successful in South Africa, you can learn from them and you can get out of that poverty. So I do definitely believe that books can help you in terms of your mentality with wealth and money there.
All right. So we have an interesting comment here.
Okay.
Robert Kiyosaki used debt to become rich by assets than liability. What do you have to say about that?
And he makes the disclaimer there, Robert Kiyosaki. I don't just take debt, know how to use debt. And what he's talking about there is leverage. He talks about the difference between good and bad debt,
Yeah.
Good debt is the debt that you take. Maybe let's take, for example, you want to build, maybe you want to buy a hotel. You realize, oh no, I've got credit. Yeah. I've got credit to my name, but I don't have the money to buy the hotel or to give a deposit. Sure. You use good debt or use other people's money for you to be able to do that. That's what Robert Kiyosaki was talking about there.
Do you feel bad when you use other people's money?
No, it depends. If, let's say, for example, maybe you borrowed me money, and I squandered it for no valid reason, and then now you are in an emergency, and I can't help you get out of that emergency, then I'll feel bad. But if I bought something that was valuable to me, I won't feel any bad there.
Okay. Why do you think people often develop strong emotional connections with stories, characters, or ideas that they encounter in books?
Storytelling is probably one of the most powerful. The most powerful, yes, the most powerful thing that you can do. And it doesn't matter in which area you are in. Whether you are in finance, in any area of your life, you need to learn how to tell stories. Because, the difference between the man or the woman who gets the job in an interview is the ability to communicate and connect. And one of the best things that you can do is to tell a beautiful story.
Yeah, to articulate yourself.
Yes, it's very important. True. I mean, let's even take, for example, competitions such as your pageants, or even your America's Got Talent. Have you noticed that the men and the women who get the golden buzzer or who win, they've told beautiful stories? That's how powerful. That's how powerful.
To express how.
Yes. That's how powerful that is. So being able to tell a story, being able to communicate, that's very important there.
All right. And in a world where learning is dominated by social media and short form content, do you think books still have the power to transform lives and also influence decision making? And if so, why?
They can help you with the way that you are making the decisions if you take the time to read them.
Oh.
Yeah, but if you don't, and you are just on social media, browsing, whichever books, no, they won't do anything. They won't help you with in any way, form, or shape. Of course, yes, we live in fact, I was reading the latest research that was saying that our attention span is so low nowadays that a lot of people can't comprehend. Yes, a lot of people can't comprehend. Now you've got issues with sleeping. You can't sleep properly because you are constantly on social media. Yes, and the psychologists listed so many of the bad things that are happening. But you need to set yourself apart.
Yes,
of course, we've got short form media. But what you also need to do, go take some time, read a book or two, and then you'll see how it changes your life.
Yeah, I think the problem with social media is that people are not honest with themselves.
Yes.
You find you are addicted to TikTok, you're addicted to Facebook, you're addicted to WhatsApp, whatever social media you want to name. Mara, you're not honest with yourself, or maybe I need to uninstall this because I'm addicted to it.
Yes.
Maybe take a break from it. You just say, it's helping me distress.
Yes.
Before anything else, I want us to talk about your books. There are no secrets to success, and before you do, tell us a bit about them.
When I wrote There Are No Secrets to Success, I was in an area in my life where I felt pressured.
Okay.
People were saying, oh no, man, for you to be a success, you need to do this, you need to do that. If you don't do this, if you don't do that, then you are a failure in life. And I kept asking myself, I don't those things that these people want, I don't want them.
Okay.
They wanted me to maybe, they would define success as me having maybe 3 or 4 PhDs, but I don't want them.
You don't want
or people have got their own definitions of success, but I felt that no. we need to get to a point where we define our own success on our own terms.
In our own terms.
Yes, yeah, and that's what this diagnostic to success is about. It's about helping you to rediscover what is success for you, because sometimes you may have had lost success because you were copying someone else, or you had someone else, no man, success is this and that, and you forgot your own definition. So that's what the first book is about, helping you rediscover success. And in the book, I come to the conclusion that success is the intentional pursuit and fulfillment of God's purpose for my life, and enjoying that pursuit and fulfillment with my family and my loved ones. Because I realize that a lot of people are successful failures. You are successful failure because you are succeeding, but you lost your wife in the process.
You are succeeding, but your family is not happy.
Yes, you don't even have a relationship with your own children. So that's why I said for me, no. Yes, as much as I want to succeed, I don't want to have that success alone. I want to have it with my family and those people that I care about. Yes, and then the second one, I was in an area where I was looking at, if I was young, if I could give myself some advice, what kind of advice would I give me? Yes, before I made certain decisions. I didn't know that when I was making my career moves, or when I was making a career choice, I needed to discover my purpose first. Because then I made career moves only to discover that when I discovered my purpose later on, I realized, this failed. I don't want to be in this field.
You're like,
yeah. So I was like, no. I need to write a book that would give a younger me advice. When I was making the career move, what are some of the things that I should have considered? When I was getting into relationships, because that one. What are some of the things that I should have considered? And then when I got promoted into leadership positions, what are some of the things that I wish I had known as a leader? So that's why these two books.
All right, quickly. 2 minutes.
Okay.
So through your books, your own books, there are no secrets to, like you said, there are no secrets to success. And before you do, you did mention what you wanted from these books when you were writing them. What were you thinking? What you were hoping for, the outcome and everything. But what thoughts, feelings, or actions do you hope your readers walk away with?
If there's anything important, and that's one of the sections in the books, I call it the coaching section, whereby the thing that I want to take out of any of my books is for you, because in the books I give you questions that are going to challenge you, questions that are going to help you become a better person. And what I would want is for you to apply. Go and think about those questions. If maybe it's in terms of relationships, go and think about those questions about relationships, and then apply what you can apply and discard what you can't discard. And if it's in success, go and redefine your own definition of success, and then do what you need to do for you to become that success.
Okay. All right, interesting. And before I let you go, do you have any future plans that we should know about? And the third book,
there are lots of future plans, because right now I'm busy with 2 more books that I want to release either this year or next year. There's a book that's a follow-up of Before You Do, and then like we were saying, the leadership. When I did the show, the Leadership Mandate, I then realized that what I've done or what I've built there, it's something. It can become an institution, and it can become a manual. Hence, then the book, the book on leadership follow. So there are definitely future plans there. Yes.
Ebenezer, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and your wisdom. I always say, you're one of the smartest people that I know. I think what I've told you since you were at Savannah or Norman, you're one of the smartest people that I know. And your insights and your thoughts, your wisdom is very important and valuable. I hope our listeners have learned a lot, and we wish you everything good, everything great with your future plans. Thank you so much for joining on the Midday Fix. And it was lovely. It was lovely having you.
Thank you very much. If there's one thing I wanted to say to you,
sure,
is that, sometimes people, when they see me shining and doing the amazing things, they forget that I come out of your hands. You remember when I got into broadcasting? Yes, you were the master teacher for me who showed me the ropes and taught me this thing. So
Okay, well, thank you for that. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you still remember.
No, I'll never forget.
And it was a pleasure. I mean, you're not hard to teach. You know almost everything. I mean, imagine teaching somebody who knows almost everything. So, and I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much, Ebenezer. All the best.
Thank you.